Hey, Shalom, Shalom, with the South. Souls, but giving no praise to Yahweh, but Shem El Shaba, Shem Kakwadash, the honesty posters of GMS and honesty posters doing the work of the most on truth and sincerity. It's a quick one, inspired from lesson Apostle Gabar did, entitled "Just Dogs." In quotes. This is basically in this controversy regarding Matthew 15 and 24. So I'll start from 21, read into it, and then I'll throw in my 2 cents. Right, it says Matthew 15:21 says, Then Yahushua went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan, she was a Canaanite. It means she must have been a heathen. Right, but hey, just a simple cut on that, man. Paul was a Roman. Right, Paul said, I am a Roman. Well, was Paul a Roman? No, because Paul then said later on, I'm of the tribe of Benjamin. Right, and you can read that, I believe, Romans 11th chapter in the first verse. Basically, Paul saying, look, I'm of the tribe of Benjamin, right, an Israelite. But when needed, when referred, he also referred to himself as a Roman citizen, just like how today we'll have is we will call ourselves Israelites, and then we'll say we are American citizens or British citizens. Doesn't mean that we're actually Edomites, right? We just happen to be Israelites that are dwelling in these different places. So this particular individual is a woman, right, an Israelite woman that happened to be in would you call it, happened to be living in that particular land, right? It says came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, hey, how shy? Hey, send her away. She keeps crying after us. Send her away. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now, this is an important point here. Here Yahushua saying, look, it's written in red. I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Basically saying that's who he is out, coming to deal with, right? He's coming to save. You read that in Luke 1:68, Matthew 1 and 21, right? It says, Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to the dogs. Now, once again, when you watch Apostle Gabar's video, breaks it down beautifully. And he was lambacking off. I don't know. I forgot the name of the brother that he was lambacking off of, but basically, this is just basically referring to someone who's in a lowly position. It says, and she said, Truth, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from their master's table. It says, Then Yahushua answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith. Be it unto thee as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very hour. And that was the whole point of this exchange, was a test of her faith. Obviously, also to act as a stumbling block in these last times. But this was a test of her faith, right? Because, and the proof that she was an Israelite is in verse 24. I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So what, did Yahushua change his mind, right? Did Yahushua change? Well, and we know these things not to be true. This is... says Hebrews 13:8, Yahushua Mashiach the same yesterday and today and forever. So Yahushua doesn't change. Which is a precept, Malachi 3:6, in reference to his father. It says, For I am Yahweh, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So Yahweh doesn't change, Yahushua doesn't change, which is the understanding when the scriptures say, I and my Father are one. They're of one accord. They're of the same mind, just like how we are commanded as a body to be of the same mind. So when we come back here to Matthew 15 and 28, it says, A woman, great is thy faith. Also, then Yahushua answered and said unto her, A woman, great is thy faith. Be unto thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from at that very hour. Now, she was, she had righteous faith, right? She was, faithful in that the Yahushua could heal her her daughter, right? And the scriptures talk about that without faith it is impossible to get to please him, referring to the Most High. You can't please the Most High, can't please Yahushua without faith, and also the fact that it is a gift, right? So yeah, I mean that once again, that was just the whole point of this exchange, because I have another account here, Matthew 9:22 says, but Yahushua turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith hath made thee whole. And the woman was made whole from that hour, right? But yeah, I mean, I thought, I think, just a quick point that I wanted to make. It was just a test of her faith, right? This was an Israelite woman, and you heathens keep trying to, get in the mix, man. Just like you did in the building of the old temple, right? It was Ezra 9, is it? Or maybe it was a little bit before. Maybe Ezra. I think it's Ezra 4, maybe. Oh, this is Ezra 4:1. It says, now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple of Yahweh, power of Israel, they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your God as ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. And that's what these heathens are trying to do, and now in these last days, they're trying to join into this thing that was never for them. This thing it's for the Israelites, right? It was never for any other nations. But once again, it is these stumbling blocks that the Lord has set up in these last days. It says Matthew 1:21, and she shall bring forth a son, and shall call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins. You can also read Luke 1:68. Says, blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. And once again, these are just just two precepts. I mean, there's a whole list of would you call it of precepts here. You see Exodus 19:5, Deuteronomy 7:6, Deuteronomy 32:8, 2 Chronicles 7:14. Psalm. I mean, you got them all there. No, you got them all there, right? Salvation is only for the children of Israel, right? So where were we? So what these heathens now are seeing is they're seeing the tabernacle of David being builded again, right? And they don't like it, right? They're trying to join, they're trying to take down this, that, and the other, but it ain't gonna work, right? Because ultimately this building has been built already. It's written in the scriptures, which means it's been built already. Well, we're just waiting for it to manifest on earth, right? So once again, just a quick point, quick 2 cents I wanted to throw in there. As always, Lord's Word, I was edifying. Till next time, Shalom.